What's up? How's it going? Welcome to Dave's Watch channel. And for this video, I'm going to be talking about the watch market, right? In particular, the Rolex sports watch market, and what I have observed the past month or so. Um, for those of you who have been following on my channel, I've sold the Omega Speedmaster Sapphire Sandwich. I love that watch, but it was just not going to get any wrist time simply because I have this on my wrist, right? Wristwatch check, the Rolex Daytona, reference 116520, black dial. And, if I'm not going to wear it, I want to let someone else enjoy it. It was a beautiful watch, a Sapphire Sandwich. And I sold it, right? It was a decent, I got a decent return out of it, held it for about a week or so, and I listed it, someone liked it, and we did the transaction. So what am I seeing at out there, in the watch market, on private forums and everything? There has been a pullback, right? A definite pullback in terms of pricing for a lot of the ceramic sports models, especially with the GMT Master 2 BLNR, affectionately known as the Batman. I just got a look on the local ads, right? In Canada, Vancouver, we use Craigslist, and there are like 5 or 6 listings of Batman, Batgirl, even BLROs. They're still asking for quite a bit of money, but the supply is out there, and it has definitely dropped since the summer, right? I just feel that it's a little bit nervous right now. Would I buy one? Would I buy a ceramic GMT or Submariner right now? And to be quite honest with you, no, because they are just so inflated, right? That the prices are so high, people are still asking for a lot. And you're really at the mercy of Rolex, right? If they suddenly decide to ramp up production and to make these watches available, you are, you're gonna be looking like a turkey, right? Because not that Rolex will ever do so. They probably will not ramp up production for the Daytona. But who knows for the Submariner and the GMT, right? Because I still remember, it's only been like 2 or 3 years, but you could always find a GMT Master 2. You could always find a Rolex Submariner at the ADs. And right, there's a global slowdown, right? Especially in Asia and China this past year. And I think people who stocked up on those GMTs and all the Batmans and Hulks, I think, it's been a year, they're probably getting a little bored, and they are looking to sell it, try to get a profit, and then all these listings have come up. Right? Would I buy one now? No, I wouldn't buy a Hulk or a Batman. They're still too expensive. There's still too much fluff in those watches, and you're at the mercy of Rolex. Right. What are the chances of them ramping up production? I think it's pretty slim. I know, depending on their sales. I mean, Rolex is such a strong brand, right? They can do anything they want. But who's to say that, hey, they want to kill the secondary market for whatever reason, or they want to, or maybe they're feeling a pinch, right? Maybe, the upcoming year in 2020, sales are not good. There's going to be a global slowdown. What do they have to do? They got to ramp up production to stay profitable, to pay their staff, to pay whatever, the cost of maintenance and operations. And then once a GMT or a Submariner becomes available at the AD, all those people who paid premiums of twice the list price, they are they're gonna look pretty silly, right? And then they're gonna be definitely stuck with it. So that's just my observations on the used watch market. I think watches like the Speedmaster, right? I think they're pretty safe safe buying, right? I think they're a lot safer than a Batman or a GMT, simply because you buy them pre-owned, you're gonna be paying less than MSRP. You're gonna be paying less than list, right? And because of that, okay, even if you lose money, you won't lose that much, right? You still get to enjoy the ownership of the watch. However, when you pay, when you pay twice over list for the Batman or the Hulk, it's dangerous. That's a lot of speculation right there, right? And that's the word, speculation. And if you are a flipper, if you are a dealer, that the margins are so low for the GMT and the Hulk, and the prices are coming down. So, these are watches that are a little bit too hot to touch right now for me, for my taste, right? And would I recommend anyone buying these watches? If you're buying it to keep and enjoy, and you're gonna keep it, like an heirloom piece, sure, buy it. I think prices have come down, go for it. But if you're buying these watches with the intention to flip it and to sell and try and make a profit, no, I would advise you against that. Don't try and buy a GMT Batman or Submariner Hulk to make money, right? Your return on investment is way too low. The risk of your investment is way too high, and it doesn't make any financial sense to buy these watches. So I don't know what's fair price to pay for these watches. Okay, maybe a little bit over list. Maybe 15% over list. Right now, I think people are still asking for about how much are they asking for? Almost, let's say 75% over list. But prices are coming down. So if you're looking for one, sit tight, hang pretty. Just be patient, right? Watch buying is all about patience, right? The listings are all out, right? You can get one anytime. You just got to wait for the price to drop, and I think it will. So that's just my thoughts, right? I could be totally wrong, right? Rolex is always there to surprise, right? It's been going up for so long. Hey, what goes up must eventually come down, and I think it's only this year that prices have kind of peaked and it's kind of coming down. It's just like the stock market, or it's just like real estate market. It's a commodity, and that's the unfortunate part of it, right? It's part of the hobby. These things are so expensive that they are seen as investments. They are seen as stores of value. It's just part of it, right? It's one of the negative side effects of the hobby, unfortunately, but that's just how it is, right? It's just part of it. And so anyway, that's just my thoughts and rant about the watch market. If you made it to here, thanks for watching, and I'm out. Have a good day. Bye.